Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Quick Expert Reviews. Today we've got one of my favorite handsets, to be honest, and I mean the line of the handsets, the Ultra line of the Xperia handsets. So yeah, we've got the XA2 Ultra, which weirdly enough has not been picked up by any of the UK mobile operators. And you can still buy it from Amazon or Argos, but you can't get it on a contract. So yeah, standard box Xperia Care, weirdly enough Xperia Care business card, considering it's not available by the operators. But yeah, we've got the device basics, which is a quick start guide on how everything is laid out in the phone and how to put the SIM card in, how to charge the phone, and so on and so on. Yeah, loads of paperwork. If you do like that, to be honest, I would prefer that to be pre-installed on the phone. You've got the Sony headphones MH410C, that's the model number of the headphones, and you do have the Type-C, exactly the same as the XA2 cable, and obviously the charger, and the charger is of 1.5 milliampere hours output. So yep, this is what you get in the box. And let's have a look at the gorgeous handset. I did take the platinum silver color because in my opinion it looks really nice, really premium. You do have the aluminium back, you do have the plastic bits as well. You've got only one speaker, you've got the Type-C jack, one of the microphones on the bottom, not the Type-C jack, Type-C charging port. You do have the memory card slot and the SIM card slot. However, you can buy, even in UK, a dual SIM device. You do have the fingerprint sensor on the back and the 23 megapixel camera. Plus, you do obviously have the headphone jack on top. Then you've got the volume rocker on the side, power button, and the camera shutter. So you've got the XZ2 Premium to the right side. It looks like an XA2 next to the Ultra. It doesn't look that big, does it, the XZ Premium? But obviously it's sporting 5.5-inch display, so you can see the difference. The phone out of the box runs on Android Oreo, which is always a nice addition, 8.0, with the Android security patch level from January. Now the phone, I've got it in February, so it does run on currently on the February security patch. Then you've got the screen lock and fingerprint, obviously with the fingerprint sensor on the back. You can set up to 5 fingers. You've got the one-handed operation, something I do miss on my XZ Premium, so you can do a gesture like that, and then the phone, the whole screen is easily operated with one hand, with a thumb in here, and it also changes the unlock screen pin code size, and obviously the dial number as well when you dial a number. Which is really nice, really nice addition to the phone. Storage, so you've got the 32 gigabytes of internal storage, expandable with memory cards up to 400 gigabytes, if you can find a memory card like that, or easily 256. Then you've got the smart audio amplifier, the Clear Audio Plus, and the surround sound option on the phone. However, it's still one speaker only, and so could have been done a better job where you can buy actually phones that are cheaper than the XA2 Ultra with 2 speakers, but it's still decent nevertheless. So next on, we've got the display, which actually we can now change the color gamut and contrast, so that's smart backlight control. I never used that. Basically, when you keep reading on the phone, it doesn't lock you out of the phone and doesn't lock the screen. Then we've got a color gamut and contrast, which is also available on the XZ Premium. I do kind of like the super vivid mode. It doesn't make it super AMOLED-ish in terms of oversaturatedness, but being oversaturated, but it is nice. The colors are more punchy and so on and so on. You can cast from your phone, you can do screen mirroring as well. Obviously you've got the NFC, so you can use Android Pay if you like, and USB connectivity obviously with Android 8.0. You do get the USB OTG, but also you do get the ability to charge different devices from the Type-C port. Now the biggest difference is obviously the camera, which is 23 megapixels on the back, and then you've got dual frontal facing cameras, to be honest, and the front facing flash as well. So you do get the manual mode on the front facing and the back facing camera actually as well, where you can change the focus if you'd like to manually, or you can change the shutter speed, the ISO, and so on. So Sony has been catching up, and they are doing pretty well, to be honest, in that department. In terms of pictures, if you go into manual mode, you can change the HDR to be shot manually. Then you've got the grid lines 3x3 as usual with Sony's. And then we've got the Superior Auto. Then we've got the video mode, which actually allows us to record Full HD in 60 frames per second. However, there is also a big game changer in here as well, which is 4K recording. Yeah, so HDR video only works in 30 frames per second, no 60 frames per second, but at least you do get that. So it's a big thing, because obviously Sony is promoting the XZ2 with the 4K HDR, but actually you can do HDR video on the XA2 and XA2 Ultra as well. And like I said, the big thing is the 4K mode. Weirdly enough, it's set as a separate mode, so not like on the XZ Premium or the XZ1 or the XZ2, where it's built into the settings. However, you are given an option of H.265, which seems like everyone is moving to in terms of the file format. And the steady shot, not the intelligent steady shot, but the steady shot, which is the electronic image stabilization by Sony, is available on 4K. Now I do have open camera for that as well, because it actually allows you for more manual controls. Now in terms of the camera picture quality itself, it's not that bad, but it's not game-changing, life-changing. That's the back-facing camera. In low light, pretty decent, to be honest. Obviously it's a 23 megapixel camera with an f-stop 2.0. So it's not actually that bad. That's in manual mode. The previous one was in Superior Auto. So it does allow for a big difference. And in terms of the details, it does capture a lot of dust. Now, apart from that, we obviously have the smart amplifier, which I will talk you through in a second. Now, there are some games pre-installed. I will do a separate video about gaming performance and all that jazz, but yeah, let's listen to the actual audio.